If your basketball training feels like it's all over the place, some days you're in the gym for hours, other days you're too tired to move, then you're not alone. The problem isn't your work ethic. It's the lack of a system. Without a real plan, you're guessing your way through the week, hoping things will click. But high-level players don't guess, they schedule. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take control of your training by building a personalized weekly routine that covers skills, strength, and recovery without burning you out. And at the end, I'll give you a sample training schedule that you can use or adapt to your lifestyle right away. Let's get something straight. Creating a personalized basketball schedule is not about cramming more into your week. It's about optimizing what you're already doing. Whether you're a college hooper, a weekend warrior, or someone trying to make the team, the key is to train with purpose, not just intensity. That starts with figuring out what your top priorities are and how much time you can realistically commit without sacrificing your mental and physical health. Most players skip this step. They try to mimic pro-level routines without considering their own time, stress levels, or recovery needs. Your training needs to fit your life. So how do you build this kind of balanced schedule? Step 1. Identify your priorities. Ask yourself what part of your game needs the most work. Is it your shooting, your strength, your handles, your vertical? Write it down and rank it. You can't improve everything at once, so choose 1 or 2 things to focus on each week. Then, look at your life outside the gym, your job, classes, family time, social events. Block off those hours first. Now, you're left with your real training window. This is how you avoid burnout. This is how you stay consistent. Once you've mapped out your availability, decide how many days you can realistically train per week. For most players, 3 to 5 sessions is the sweet spot. Any less, and it's hard to build momentum. Any more, and you risk overtraining, especially if you're not sleeping or eating well. But remember, not all training has to be high intensity. A solid schedule includes a mix of high, moderate, and low days, as well as rest and recovery. This balance is what keeps your performance climbing long-term. Now let's break down what a smart weekly structure actually looks like. Here's a sample split. Monday, on-court skill work and conditioning. Think 60 to 90 minutes of focused drills, shooting, ball handling, finishing, followed by some short sprints or light agility work. Tuesday, weight training. You could go with a lower body focus, squats, lunges, and deadlifts, or do an upper-lower split depending on your preference. Wednesday, plyometrics and recovery. This means explosive jump work, like box jumps or depth jumps, followed by a solid cooldown of stretching, foam rolling, or mobility work. Thursday, on-court scrimmage or competitive play. This is where you apply the skills you've trained in real-time situations, pickup games, 1v1s, or situational drills. Friday, strength training again, combined with light cardio or interval work, circuit training or tempo runs to keep your conditioning sharp. Saturday, optional open gym. Use this as a flex day, get shots up, play casually, or experiment with new moves. Keep it fun. Sunday, full rest or active recovery. Go for a walk, stretch, hit a yoga session. Whatever helps you reset for the next week. This schedule isn't set in stone, but it gives you a clear idea of how to hit all the major areas: skill development, strength, conditioning, explosiveness, and recovery. You can customize it depending on what you're working on or how your body feels. That brings us to an important principle: flexibility. Life happens. Some days you'll be slammed with work, drained from social stuff, or just straight up tired. That's normal. When that happens, don't beat yourself up. Instead, adjust. Swap a workout day, shorten a session, combine elements. For example, if you only have 45 minutes, combine your skill work with conditioning. Do shooting drills at game speed, or finish each set with sprints. Training doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. Next, let's talk about how to integrate the different types of training you need throughout the week. First up, on-court skill work. This is the foundation of your game. No amount of lifting or running will replace getting actual reps in with a basketball. Focus on the fundamentals: shooting form, dribble combos, footwork, finishing packages, and reads. Break it down, then build it up with game speed reps. and always finish with a mini challenge or pressure drill. Simulate end-of-game fatigue or time crunches. Then you've got weight training. This is where you get stronger, more durable, and more explosive. Prioritize compound movements like squats, deadlifts, lunges, and bench press. Stick to 2 to 3 sessions per week, and don't worry about looking like a bodybuilder. Your focus should be strength, not size. Keep reps moderate, form tight, and rest short. Now, let's add in plyometrics. Quick, explosive exercises that build power and vertical jump. These don't need to be long sessions. 2 quick rounds of box jumps, tuck jumps, or depth jumps can be enough if you're doing them right. Always prioritize quality over quantity. Bad form here can lead to injury. And finally, conditioning. Basketball is a game of repeated sprints, so ditch the long, slow runs. Focus on intervals, tempo runs, or just play full-court games at a high level. If you're already playing competitively 2 to 3 times a week, you probably don't need extra cardio. But if you're not, sprinkle in short bursts of sprint conditioning. Now, here's the thing a lot of hoopers ignore. Recovery is part of training. You're not being lazy when you rest, you're being smart. Without recovery, your muscles don't grow, your nervous system doesn't reset, and your performance plateaus, or worse, crashes. Make sure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Hydrate consistently. Eat enough protein and quality carbs to fuel your sessions. And take your off days seriously. That means stretching, mobility, and even mental rest. Getting off your phone, doing something non-basketball related. Letting your body and brain breathe. Now that you've built your schedule and you're hitting each category, there's one more piece to the puzzle: weekly self-assessment. Every Sunday, or whatever day you consider your reset day, take 5 minutes and reflect. What worked this week? What didn't? Did you feel drained or energized? Did you improve in the areas you wanted to? Use this feedback to tweak your plan. If Wednesday's plyo session left you sore for 2 days, scale it back next time. If your Friday lift felt too easy, bump up the weight. Constant feedback is how you stay in tune with your progress. To help keep it all organized, use a tool. That could be Google Calendar, Notion, a physical planner, whatever keeps you consistent. Block off your workouts like appointments. Add reminders. And don't just schedule your training, schedule your recovery too. That includes sleep, stretching, even time with friends or family. It all plays a role in your performance. Alright, like I promised earlier, here's a sample weekly training schedule that you can follow or adjust based on your own life. This plan covers every area of performance without overwhelming you. It's adaptable, it's balanced, and most importantly, it's sustainable. But what if you're someone who wants to train every single day with both on-court skill work and lifting or plyometrics built into every session? Maybe you're in the off-season, have a high recovery capacity, or just want to push yourself to a more advanced level. Here's a high-performance 6-day training split that gives you daily exposure to both basketball and physical development, while still protecting your recovery with smart volume management. This schedule is demanding, but if you fuel properly, sleep 8+ hours, and dial in your recovery, it will take your game and body to another level. Just make sure you listen to your body. If you start dragging or getting sore in your knees, hips, or back, scale back volume or swap in a lighter day. At the end of the day, your training schedule should reflect your life, not someone else's. Build something that fits you, pushes you, but also respects your limits. You'll stay consistent, avoid injuries, and make real progress over time. Remember, it's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things consistently. If this video helped you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. And I want to hear from you. What does your current training schedule look like? Drop it in the comments. I'll be checking and replying to as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.